I'm back. I'm finally back on YouTube. Here I am. There has been a lot that has changed, and I thought I'd hop on and give everyone a quick update of what's going on. Anyways, this is my house. This is definitely a bachelor pad. I've turned it into an Airbnb, which I actually rent out. But yeah, it's a cute little home, isn't it? I love it. Thankfully, with my remote job, it allowed me to stay at home, save some money, and just fix it up. But house tour. This is probably my favorite part of the house, just the living room. I put a big TV up on the wall. I think it looks pretty great. My upstairs loft, which is, for sleeping. We love sleeping. Who doesn't like to sleep? When I worked remote, this was my office. I genuinely love it. I mean, I think it was perfect. I could wake up, get out of bed, start work, get start my day. Also have a cute little bathroom. Got a pantry. So Lotus, who's my dog, sidekick, best friend, I got her 2 days before I bought my house. It was definitely an awesome experience, and we both kind of grew up here together. And honestly, this has been some of the most fun times of my life. It's really provided us with an opportunity to, save some money, rent out the house, and hopefully buy another one in the future is the plan. I have a little kitchen with a stove, an oven, an air fryer, a coffee Keurig. I actually don't drink coffee, and I've never made a cup in my life, but I think that's what it's called. Pretty cute, right? I know. It's a nice little house. Like I said, bachelor pad. Totally a bachelor pad. One way I would put this house is unique. It's basically a shouse, like a shed house. Or like I think that's what it's called. I think that catches you up to date over what I've been up to the last few years. And I'm very excited to be back on YouTube. I'm really looking forward to making videos again. We're going all in. We're going all in. We got everything. You can even see by my baby microphone here how serious I am about this. In more exciting news, I leave for Europe in 2 days. And I've never been to Europe. It's going to be insane. I'm going to vlog the whole thing. It's going to be a blast. With that being said, we have a lot to do. We're going to get this Airbnb cleaned, and we're going to get our butts ready to go because we're going to Europe in 2 days. 2 days. I can't believe that. All right, let's get to work. I forgot to mention, I also like to wear this hat when I mow lawn. I think it makes me look cool. I'm going to mow lawn now. Golly, she was thirsty. Operation Mow Lawn, done. Disregard the bales of hay behind me. The grass got a lot longer than I anticipated. I'm gonna have to come out here with my bagger tomorrow and bag it all up. And I know what you're thinking. Dang, Josh, you cooked. That was the fastest that I've ever mowed the lawn. A whole hour and 15 minutes. I was on one. The job is not yet finished. I will take off my mowing hat because we are no longer mowing, so there is no more need for this hat tonight. If you want a 5-star Airbnb rating, you need to make sure that it is neat, tidy, and nice. And these grass proceeds that you see on the ground here, you see this? That's not going to cut it. So tomorrow, we're going to throw on the bagger. We're going to get it all cleaned up. But I think for tonight, we're going to focus on the inside of the house and getting that cleaned. All right, let's go clean the house. We're inside now. If you couldn't tell, this is my house. We're inside. Do you see this face? Do you see how serious I am? That's because we have to clean. And there is a lot to clean. If you couldn't get my serious face, maybe you could tell that I'm not wearing my mowing hat anymore. That's gone. We are inside, and that means business. If I want a good 5-star rating on Airbnb, I have got to make this place spotless. It's got to be a welcoming environment. It's got to be cozy, and it's got to feel like home for the renter. In exactly 48 hours and 12 minutes, I will no longer be in the United States. I will be on a plane flying over to Europe. And if this house isn't clean before then, I'm toast. I'll just say it, I'm toast. But our main focus right now is cleaning the inside of this home and making it a home, their home, because they rented it, and that's my job. So before we begin cleaning, let me give you a little rundown of our 5-step process. Number 1, laundry, which I already started a load. As you can see here, we're gonna have that all clean for the next renters who come. After that, we're going to vacuum. Vacuuming is one of those things that you either love or you hate, and I'm pretty much in the middle because I don't really have a choice. I have to do it. Number 3, we will wipe down all the surfaces, make sure everything looks nice. And then number 4, we gotta dust the high parts of the house, the low parts of the house. Anything that might be dusty, we will be dusting. And number 5, mop. The floors need to look like the type of experience that you could walk into and eat your meal right off of, and that's exactly what we're going for. If we follow this 5-step plan, I think we're set for success with this next Airbnb guest. I have some more exciting news. Look who's here. It's Lotus! All right, Lotus, let's clean. Okay, we need to pause for a minute. Can I get some "you cooked" comments spammed in the chat? Because I just cooked. I haven't eaten yet today, but I'm just gonna say I cooked. If I can get 10 "you cooked" comments on this video, I will buzz my hair for the trip to Europe. I promise. I will. I really will. What can I say? I'm just a quick cleaner. I think I just have that way with the stroke of the vacuum. I'm just gonna stop right there. I gotta keep vacuuming. We love vacuuming, said no one ever. That was probably the most amount of dog hair that I have ever seen in my life. There was so much dog hair, it was disgusting, but it's clean. As like a person who's an Airbnb host, I always love bringing Lotus with when I go places, and I love being able to provide that to people in case they want to bring their dogs too. I think that's one of the big perks just about going to an Airbnb or owning an Airbnb is bringing your loved ones with. And all my dog parents out there, you know who you are. You know who you are if you're a dog parent watching this right now. Our little furry friend's got a soft spot right here in our hearts for us. I don't know how I'm going to face being away from you, Lotus, for like 2 weeks. It hasn't hit me yet. This is our last day together. Were we faced with a lot of dog hair and a lot of vacuuming? Yes, but that is done. We finished step number 1 of 5. Now, we move to wiping down the surfaces, which is 2, and dusting. Almost done with this 5-step operation of continuing our status as a superhost on Airbnb. This is going to be our 46th renter, people, so we got to make sure that this house is looking immaculate. All the above for these people. Shout out my dog parents. We love you. Lotus and I got a deep place for you in our heart, and if you ever want an Airbnb somewhere up north, check mine out. It's on Airbnb. My Airbnb listing is Secluded Spacious Sylvan. You'll see it on there. I'll make sure to put it in text right above my head here. All right, that's enough chat. We got our 46th renter coming while I'm gone in Europe, and we still got a lot to do, so let's get after it. I'm gonna go start dusting and wiping down stuff now. Lotus and I have devastating news. We were dusting and wiping down all the surfaces in the house, and finally we got to everyone's favorite part, the bathroom. Dun dun dun! I forgot to get extra rubber gloves for cleaning the bathroom, which I'm very bummed about. So, we're gonna pivot, and I think I have the perfect idea. We got a trash bag on the right hand, trash bag on the left hand. You know we're all about being sanitary. This is always the most intimidating part of the cleaning process, the bathroom. Insert creepy doom music. Dirty number 2 smells, be gone. Oh, some just splashed back and got in my mouth. I did not get any in my mouth. It was a joke. I was kidding. It was a joke. Have you ever seen a more clean toilet in your life? I didn't think so. She's clean! Nice catch, huh? Did you see that? How many fingers do I have up? 2. Nice job. I thought I could fool you. That was a silly joke. 3. We have 3 steps completed of our 5-step process in cleaning the Airbnb. We've vacuumed, we've dusted, and we've wiped down everything. And I mean everything. With that being said, we are on phase 4 of the 5-step cleaning process for the Airbnb. And that is restocking. I'm going to put out new towels, hand towels, any other additional rags or toilet paper, paper towels, trash bags, whatever this guest might be to feel at home when they get here when I'm in Europe. So let's do it. Let's get restocking. Yeah, I'm going to go start restocking, and then we'll do phase 5. 5. Stage 4 complete! Hey! We're not finished. We still have cinco. And if you can't translate that, you need to go back to school. I mean, come on, I am going to Spain. You think I don't know any Spanish at all? Cinco. In phase 5, it's simple. We need to mop. And before we mop, we need to get our mop. Let me grab the mop real quick. Okay, I grabbed the mop, and after I mop, I have some breaking news as well. It's warm outside, and how else would I rather spend it than going to the lake with Lotus for a little bit before I'm going to be gone for 2 weeks. So, we're going to take a lake break. She's so excited. Hold on, let me show you. I'm convinced that Lotus is aquatic enough to be a fish, so we're going to take a lake break here soon. Not until I finish phase 5, mopping. Renter number 46, if you're watching this, I appreciate you. I want you to know that. Mi casa, su casa. See? There I am, back in Spanish again. I'm telling you, you would never know. You'd never know I spoke English the way I sound so fluent in Spanish. Alright, let's get to mopping and let's get to the lake. We're at the lake now. It's officially lake break. So we're going to soak up some sun, we're going to hang out, drink our bubbler, swim for a little bit, and then it's back to work. There is one last thing I want to be clear on. Can we just accept the fact that I absolutely cooked this morning? Eggs, bacon, ham type cooked. Like, that house is so clean. If 10 people on this video hit the comments and say, you cooked, I will buzz my hair for the Europe trip. Like, straight up gone, no hair for the Europe trip. I feel like it's a good way for me to boost some engagement on this video by having people comment you cooked. And I feel good about the work I did this morning. I feel like I genuinely cooked. I thought it'd be more dramatic if I opened the garage door and walked out with my yard tools, so, yeah. Yeah, we did that. All right, Renter 46, we got to weed whap, we got to blow off the yard trimmings on the concrete, and then finally we got to rake. But we did get step number 5 complete, which was bedding. As you can see here, I am putting the new sheets and linens and blankets and pillowcases on the bed, and then I drop them, and then boom, they're magically done. I know, crazy transition, right? I'm working on that. Isn't that awesome? Anyways, the house is completely done on the inside, so all that means now is outside. There's one last thing that you might not have noticed that you're just noticing now. I have my mowing hat on. That's how serious I am about completing this project. And if I don't get this done, I'm going to have an unhappy renter number 46, and we can't have that. All right, renter number 46, let's get this done. Renter 46, we've made it this far. I want you to know that I've put in sweat, energy, time, and effort to make this the most wonderful stay for you when you arrive. I'm doing this for you. I am so close to having everything done before I leave for Europe tomorrow. I just got to get these grass trimmings picked up. If I don't get it done with this mower, I'm going to have to rake it, unfortunately. Renter 46, we got yard trimmings to pick up, and we're going to do it right now. You want to see this hair be buzzed for Europe? You better drop a comment that says, Josh, you cooked. Josh, you're cooking. Watch us cook, Renter 46. Moment of truth. I don't know if this is going to work. I really hope so, because I really don't want to rake. Here goes nothing. I cannot tell you how happy I am right now. I did not think that was going to work. If I didn't have the camera rolling, I would have just kept going and going, because I feel like that was just lucky, and it might not do that the whole time, so I probably shouldn't have got off the mower, and I should have just kept doing it. But if my calculations are correct, we should have grass in here. And we do! Shout out John Deere, man. I knew you wouldn't let me down. I just got that mower earlier this year, too. I'm going to set up a sick time lapse right here, and you guys can watch me pick up all this yard trimmings. You ready? Oh, I'm so frustrated. I don't know what is going on with that mower, but it does not want to pick up the yard trimmings. I never should have got off it the first time to let you know it was working. I should have just kept going. I know, shame on me. I did that one clean pass and it picked up everything, and then it just went downhill from there. It was so bad. But if you can't tell, I'm still very serious about this. I have my mowing hat on. Let's get this hay off the field. Get it? That was a farmer reference. It looks like we're farming. I'm going to go rake now. Renter 46, I just want to say, I never thought we would come this far together, even though I've never met you in person. I think you're going to have the best day ever. Thank you again for booking my home, and I can't wait to hear your review. That's always one of my favorite things, is hearing the guest review, because you never know what they're going to say, what they find unique, what other little improvements maybe that I need to make my Airbnb a better stay. I'm just thankful. I love doing this. I'm happy to be able to call this work for me. Renter 46, I love you, and I hope you have the best day ever. I'm in the garage now, if you can't tell. This is the garage. I figured this would be appropriate of me to bring out because I have been cooking all day long. So I brought this pot. And if you think I cooked today, comment Josh, you cooked in the comments below. And I am going to be buzzing my head before I go to Europe. I think it's an appropriate time for me to take my mowing hat and give it a... because we finished. We got the yard weed whacked, we got the yard trimmings blown off the cement, and we got those piles picked up, and it looks so nice out there. It looks like a freshly cut yard, and that's exactly, that's exactly what it is. So it is currently 4:27, which means I have 26 hours and 3 minutes until I board my flight to Europe. With that being said, we gotta pack. We got some things that we have left to do, so let's pack. All right, so let me show you what I have for my trip to Europe. You ready? Who's ready? I can't hear you. I don't know if you're ready or not, so I'm just gonna show you what I got for my Europe trip. First things first, neck pillow. Got the New Balances. When I first saw these, I'm like, dang, New Balance, you've upped your game, because you definitely used to be like an old dad shoe. Now, like, I love New Balance. It's like one of the only things I wear. Thought these were a good pickup. Yep, sick, right? So sick, so sick. I got these black shorts, pretty sick, what can I say? I got the white shorts. These will be good for about a day, and then I would imagine they will be toast. Never have I wore a pair of these bad boys in my life, but you know I'm busting them out in Italy. Imagine me eating a big piece of pizza with this. And then I got these jean shorts. I thought this colorway was really cool. I like them, they're cut. I think they look good. So I got these. Apparently pickpocketing is also very huge out there, so I got myself a little satchel. I don't care how it makes me look. As long as I still have everything at the end of the day, I'm happy. So this is coming with. And then this is the bag. I actually got this off of Amazon, and if you look, it's like a suitcase for the most part. I mean, it has like 13 pockets. It's super cool, but it's a backpack. So you put all your stuff into it, you zip it up, and then you just obviously toss it on your back. But all my stuff fits in here. So I am going to show you my polos quick, and then we're gonna pack this bag, and then just like that, I'm Europe bound. Got this button up, but this one I thought was really unique because those black shorts that I got has the same pattern on them as this button up. This is gonna be a disaster. If I'm being honest, this is probably gonna be a disaster. This is gonna be white for a few hours. We got the baby blue with the stripes. I got my beige. This is the same exact shirt as the other one, it's just beige, which I thought was kind of cool. I really like this color. This one stuck. I'm like, oh yeah, this is coming with me. It's like a nice, like lighter olive green. I got this blue one. I think this one's sick too. That's it. That is the Europe haul. That's all I'm bringing with me. We had a great day. We got a lot done. We got the house taken care of. We got everything restocked. We got packed for the trip. It's going to be a phenomenal trip. I can't even put it into perspective because I haven't done it before, but I'm just really happy we were able to get everything done today. It's going to be awesome. I can't express it enough. It's going to be awesome. I feel like this was a good welcome back into YouTube video. I didn't know exactly what I should make, but this is what I had on my agenda, and I thought, you know, what a better way to jump back into it than just to be, you know, realistic of what's going on and what you've been up to. So you can also check out my socials. I have been posting a lot recently on TikTok and Instagram, and I'll put my handles right here as well, so you can feel free to check those out. Who knows, maybe in the next video I'll have a buzz cut. I'm excited to see who comments below. Thanks again for joining me on this welcome back journey video voyage thingy on YouTube, and I'll see you in Europe. Don't forget, I did cook today. That means if I get 10 comments that say, Josh, you cooked, I'm buzzing my head. See you in Europe.